Hi, my name's Alan Zhao. I am a current freshman on the football team right now. My position is kicker, and we are doing BRSN Autocomplete interview. Wired. And so, first question we got: Where is Alan Zhao from? I'm from Maryland, about 20-30 minutes due west of Baltimore. Next question: Who's Alan's ideal holder? I'd say definitely Aiden McCarter. He's a junior right now, punter. And I know Gavin Heinschel is going to get upset if I don't mention him. So Gavin Heinschel is also my ideal long snapper. So just the operation crew in general, I definitely want to go with Gavin Heinschel, a long snapper, and then Aiden McCarter at holder. And then I love all the linemen, so whoever wants to block for me, they're more than welcome to. Next question. Is Alan a hotelie? And so when they gave me this question, I asked them, do I come off as a hotelie? And they're like, no, we just think it's funny. But no, I'm not a hotelie. I'm in the engineering school right now. Next question. Can Alan, take it off this way. Can Alan play any other sport? I played soccer all my life. I actually thought I was going to play college soccer, I was going to play soccer in college until football came along, and I was like, probably should switch to this. So now I'm here playing kicker for Cornell football. Next question. Why did Alan choose Cornell? Well, it's Ivy League, so I feel like that's a good start. I was looking at a couple different schools, mainly FBS, and at the end of the summer there's like really no scholarship offers. So I was like, if I'm paying for school, I might as well pay for the best education I get. So that's when I pivoted towards Ivy League, and that's when Cornell offered me. When they did offer me, I pretty much committed on the spot. The head coach called me. He's like, hey, Alan, we're going to offer you. And I was like, that's great. Hung up the phone, called my parents, called the coach back in about 30 seconds. He's like, Alan, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah, coach. After a long and strenuous decision-making period, I'd like to commit to Cornell. So that's my story with Cornell. And I'm here now. Last question on this board. Who is Alan? This is a tough one. I still don't really have an answer for this. I guess it's just I'm Alan. I'm a kicker at Cornell University, filming a BRSN film the blank right now. That's me. Yeah. All right, so for this part we got what is Alan's, and then fill in the blank. So what is what is Alan's favorite NFL team? I mentioned earlier I was from Maryland, so obviously the Baltimore Ravens. I think I'm the only Ravens fan on the entire team, so I was like, talking a little bit to the Steelers fans, I guess is a way of putting it. Next question: what is Alan's go-to hype song? So this question kept me up at night. I really didn't have an answer for it. I'd say it's more like artists. It'll be like, it'll be either like Kodak Black or like Young Boy, or like sometimes like John Party if I'm, just feel it. Just depends on the mood, whatever comes up. I also don't have Spotify Premium, so I still just kind of like whatever comes up, I'd kind of have to listen to. Next question. What is Alan's longest field goal ever? So whenever someone finds out I'm a kicker, this is usually the first question. Out of game, it was a 62-yarder, and in game it was a 52-yarder. And then in game was actually in a all-star game during my senior year. It was like frigid temperatures, like 40 degrees, like spring here, but back in Maryland it was pretty cold. And the coach just sent me out there and I hit it, and a couple words were exchanged between me and other teams, but it's kind of like how it goes sometimes. Next question: what is Alan's max squat? I get this question a decent amount too. It's actually not very impressive. I only like maxed out once. It's 315 pounds. I think it was like the summer before I got here. Sorry if you guys were expecting like 800 pounds. Like I can't. That's just not me. Right now, for now, we'll see in the year. What is Alan's favorite movie? So, but like Kung Fu Panda comes to mind. Kung Fu Panda is pretty good. I feel like I can relate to Poe a lot. Like one of my favorite scenes is like when I think it might have been like Kung Fu Panda 1, he like climbs up like 5 shelves to like get like a snack. Like I could totally see me doing that. All right, and then next question. What is Alan's favorite Gatorade flavor? And so I've actually been hyping up my answer for this question. So in short, I don't have a favorite Gatorade flavor, and I don't really drink it. And the reasoning why was, basically in I'd say like 4th, 5th grade, I went to the doctors, or no, it might have been like it was like during the pacer test, and it was like going to doctors, and doctors sat me and my parents down. They're like, Alan, you're overweight. And so like if you've ever seen the bar, it's like it goes like you're underweight, and then it's like healthy, and you're like overweight, and you're like obese. Well, I was like halfway to obese, like right here. I was like really like close to the danger zone. And so the doctor's like, what are you doing, Alan? Like, why are you fat, basically? And I was like, I don't know. I like to drink Gatorade. And they're like, no, like you're what, like 10 years old? Like only people that should be drinking Gatorade are like big time. Like you're like working out every day out. He's like, no more Gatorade for you, Alan. And so I really drank Gatorade since then. A little bit scarred. But it's just like Gatorade kind of like reminds me of that time in my life. It's like doctors like, Alan, like kind of fat. But I think the real reason was like me and my dad, we get like Five Guys and McDonald's all the time. Probably wasn't the best, but like the doctor, I just stuck out to me. That doctor was like, it's the Gatorade. So I haven't really drank Gatorade since those days. And then next question, and the last question. What is Alan's dream slope day lineup? I really wanted Chief Keef. This year I was just like, I looked at the day, I was scrolling down. Oh wait, hold on, no. DJ Diesel opener and Chief Keef. Cause I was like, wouldn't it be funny if like Chief Keef came out just like singing Love Sosa to, like the Cornell student ball? I think it was just like, I mean, it's like good songs, it was just also like be hilarious too if just Love Sosa on campus. I think we should make it happen.
Hi, I'm Meeah Bradford with Big Red Sports Network, and today I'm here with
Alan Zhao.
I personally think the kicker is such a unique position because you're on the field for such short moments, but with such an enormous impact and the ability to change the direction of the game at any time. Do you feel any pressure, and how do you deal with it?
So like pressure is obviously like a big part of the position. It's definitely mainly mental. So I'd definitely say just like positive like self-talk and breathing, like just deep breaths is what I've been like relying on usually. But sometimes like also depends on the game day. If it's like depending on the feeling, I'm either like super serious or like not serious at all. It just depends on whatever I think will make me do the best in the game.
Do certain kicks like feel differently when you walk on the field?
It's like weird. It's almost like the shorter kicks, there's more pressure because you're expected to make them, but like if it's a longer kick, if you make it, it's like really cool, and you also get like a really nice video out of it. So
could you walk me through like what kind of thoughts run through your head before, during, and like after a kick?
All right, so this might be a little bit of like a boring answer, but I try and just like shut off my brain when I'm kicking, basically. So it's like, I mean, right before the kick, right before I'm running on the field, like might be like a little bit of thoughts, but it's just trying to like imagine the ball going through the uprights, because that's what I want to happen. But when I get on the field, it's taking my steps back and over, like making sure I'm lined up correctly, and then when the kick's going on, I'm not really thinking anything. If I do think something, it's probably like not good, like that might throw me off. So I try and really just think of nothing in my brain.
Yeah, I think it's definitely good to have like a little bit of tunnel vision sometimes.
Yeah.
It goes without saying that consistency is so important in a position like yours. As a fellow athlete, what advice would you have for people who think that they're plateauing or not staying consistent?
So I guess like a slump is a good word for it. So I go through like slumps all the time. I think for anybody in athletics, it's like really normal. Like for example, for me, I'm in like a kicking slump every I'd say like every winter, because like I'm coming off of like resting for a month. It's cold. It's really hard to kick in the first place, and then you're just coming back. You're not really like used to kicking yet. So I think like slumps are really normal. Not something to be worried about. I mean, if you're especially an athlete here, you've already made it D1. You know like what you need to do to get to this level. So honestly, just stay in the course. Like you'll get back to where you really need to be.
This has been Meeah Bradford with the BRSN Autocomplete interview. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.
Thank you to BRSN for having me. My Instagram is A1ANZHAO. And if you guys want to add me on LinkedIn, that'd be appreciated. I need to get up to like 500 connections. And make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to BRSN, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.